All right, I've been on the AT for a little over 500 miles now. I'm getting ready to show you everything that has survived from the initial 49-pound loadout. Whew, what a painful time in my life. And then I'm going to show you guys some of the new things as well. And then I'll go ahead and give you guys the math, the numbers on what I'm going to be at once the new quilt and new backpack come in the next couple weeks. So here it goes. Check this stuff out. All right, this is everything that I carry on me now in my Osprey 58, which is getting switched out soon. So I was 19.8 pounds with all of this, including my 5.6 pounds of food. And then I'm gonna show you guys what I have. I'm gonna go ahead and zoom back in real quick so I can has a better picture. And then I'll go ahead and show you guys, tell you guys the math of what I'm gonna be at with the new setup. So starting over here, all right, I have my Nemo switchback, which I have cut down to only a couple panels. This will end up being my back piece for the new Nero, Z-Packs Nero that's coming in. And I have a piece of Tyvek that's cut that I was using as a footprint for my tent, but now I put this underneath my hammock at night to set all my stuff on. I'm still rolling with the OG Osprey Exos 58. This is getting traded out for a Z-Packs Nero. As soon as that comes in, I will go ahead and swap this out. I'm going to lose a good amount of weight with that. Still rolling the OG Western Mountaineering Ultralight. This is getting traded out for an Enlightenment Equipment 30-degree quilt. I'll go ahead and real quick, so any of this stuff, give me a day or two. I'll have all the links below. So the old stuff and the new stuff, go ahead and roll in for there. From the top, I have my Hilltop. This is one of the best things I've bought. I'm so glad I have this. So this is my Hilltop flat bottom bear bag. I have my $6 poncho. And then I also have my rain jacket right here. This is my OR Helium 2. I have my med bag, which has my meds in it, my first aid. Just it's not the lightest in the world, but it's just a dry bag that I found laying around. Carrying 2 smart water bottles with my Sawyer squeeze. This is going to be getting replaced for a filter that I saw on Darwin's channel, which is called a blue something, but it is a good amount lighter than this and says it has really good flow. So I'm gonna try that out. Coming down already to the knickknacks. Okay, so I've got my chapstick, I've got my tripod that's actually like from a GoPro kit. And then I found this, not really sure where I found this around the house, but this fits my iPhone and this is super light, so I'm carrying that now. I have my Sharpie to make my signs with my Luco tape wrapped around it. My new ball, this is a sanded cork ball. I love this thing. I've been sold on Amazon for a while, but I picked this up in Damascus and I use this every single day now. Extremely painful. My Garmin Phoenix 6 Plus. And then I've got my wallet. I've got my AirPods, which I almost got rid of. Save weight, but I use them so much I'm gonna hold on to them. I have my InReach Mini with a little locking carabiner that I got off Amazon as well. And this clips onto my backpack. This is the new Swiss Army knife. Like, this thing is so tiny. It's got 2 blades and scissors on it with a toothpick and what are these, tweezers, right? And tweezers. So this thing is super lightweight. It's like a third the weight of the big one that I was carrying. Let's see. Hand sanitizer, Gold Bond, 2 lighters. I got my Fed Thrills. So these are Fed Thrills. A lot of people have been asking what they are. I'll go ahead and link their website below. You guys can see it right here. Boom, Fed Thrills. I love these things. I've had them every single day on the trail with me so far. They do a great job. I had this. Normally I just throw this in my backpack. Easy to get to. But it says my diflunac cream. This is for my knees. This is something prescription that they keep sending me. We'll get to this in a minute. Rolling into my food kit. So I've got my Sea to Summit, my long titanium spoon with This is already loaded up, so I didn't take it apart. So this is my BRS 3000 stove. I love this thing. I would not recommend buying anything other than this. This thing is super light and does an amazing job. And about 2/3 full. I only carry one can with me at a time. And if you guys didn't know this, you can stick this into water, and depending on where it floats on here up to, or how far it sinks, it tells you how full it is. And then I have my toques, 750 titanium pot. This thing's been with me the whole time and will stay with me. I was contemplating ditching my whole stove and cooking system, but give me a minute when I tell you guys like how low I'm gonna be getting in weight. I'm definitely holding on to this so I can have hot meals. Let's see, rolling into electronics. So I've got my Anker dual charger. I thought about getting two separate little small cubes to save weight, but it means I gotta find two outlets. Sometimes you don't always get that, or someone else is using it as well. Like when I was in the diner the other day, they had a bunch of stuff plugged in, and I was able to use one. So this thing saves me a lot of time. iPhone charger. I got my 10,000 power bank. I will link this below with, like I said, everything else. So this is my Anker 10,000. So I did a good amount of searching on Amazon, and I do believe for how much this holds, how much juice this holds, this is the lightest option you can go with, and it's still about half a pound. It's still heavy, but I do beautiful videos for everybody, so I need that. I've got micro USB charger. I've got a charger for my watch. I've got an additional micro USB in here in case I can charge my inReach and power bank at the same time. And then I've got a set of wired headphones just in case these guys stop working. Couple of things that I skipped over on the way down. So here is my poop scoop. You don't really scoop poop with it. No, that's not poop on there, it's dirt. I've been using this for 500 miles. And then I carry a good amount of toilet paper now because I've run out twice. And I'm not going to get into the stories of what happens, but I'm not running out of toilet paper anymore. Favorite new addition. So if you notice, there is no tent here anymore. So this is my hummingbird. I've got the One Plus hammock. So the hammock by itself is only 7.5 ounces. And then my tree straps that come with it are only a couple ounces. I just keep it all like this. That stays in the pack. And then we can roll through clothes. I got my Crocs back. Actually, I'm so glad I got these things back. I auditioned to save weight. Still might get a pair of sandals, but these things kind of saved the day when I had a lot of rain and everything was just soaking wet and my feet were kind of falling apart. My shoes, which were amazing. These are the Hoka Speed Goats, and I put these speed laces, they're called lock laces, again, check the links below, on here. This is probably one of the best things that I have done since starting the trail, just for the fact that it's really easy to get these on and off. More importantly, that I don't have any like real big pinch points like you do with laces. So I don't have like a random tight spot here or up here. They kind of distribute all across the top of my foot. The best part is if my foot's getting tight, if I need to, like if it's like swelling throughout the day, I can just bump this and loosen the whole thing up. I don't have to stop and actually untie my entire shoe. Highly suggest these for anyone and everyone. Let's see, I've got my clothes bag here. I got a pair of silkies to wear. I've come into a couple problems to where just having one pair of shorts has been a big problem if something happens to those. So now I'm sitting in nasty shorts, or I don't have anything to wear when I'm doing laundry. So that's another issue. I don't mind walking around in a towel, but it's nice just to have these silkies. They don't weigh anything. My Smart Wool 150 shirt, I wear this every single day. I only have one short sleeve shirt with me. So I will wear the Smart Wool with the Nike Dry shorts, one pair of my Darn Toughs, And sometimes, depending on how I'm feeling, I will wear my calf sleeves, or I'll wear potentially my compression socks. A lot of times I'll wear these things at night. With all of that, I do carry an extra pair. So I only got 2 pairs of socks. Moving on up, almost done. So I've got my 2 buffs. I got my official AT buff, got my ohm buff. I carry a pair of gloves with me. It's just a good idea to carry a pair of gloves. Some mornings I start out and pretty early. It's kind of cold since I'm in the hammock now, and it gets cold at night in the mornings. I have decided to get my base layers back. So my family just brought those to me. But don't want to skip over the beanie. The beanie as well, I wear at night. As far as the base layers, I've got the Patagonia, I think it's called the Capilene base layers. I got top and bottom now. And then one of my favorite things would be my puffy, which is not very pretty. I didn't fold that very pretty. I think I just kind of put it there as I just took it off. But this is my Ghost Whisperer. I absolutely love this thing, and I don't think I would hike without it. So that is everything. All right, let me give you guys a little bit of math. I might tell you guys what I'll be at. Let's see, so I was at 19.8 pounds starting off. I put all of this stuff in the bag, weighed it, took the food bag out. Food bag, 5.6 pounds, which left me at 14.2 pounds without food and water. I will lose, let's see, so I'm going to lose more weight going to a quilt, and I'm going to lose more weight going with the new bag, which will put me at an overall base weight. If I keep all the stuff I have now, which I'm pretty sure I will be rolling the rest of the trail at about 11 pounds, 10 ounces, which leaves me 9 pounds, a little over 9 pounds, 9 ounces that I can carry without maxing out the Nero. So I will probably only carry about 6 pounds of food. So that means that with all of this stuff, 6 pounds of food on me at one time, I'll be looking at about a 17-pound bag. So 17-pound bag for the rest of the trip. Depending on how weather goes, once I start getting up north, I might get my R1 back, and I may switch to another tent, or get my Gossamer Gear 1 back. But that means I'd have to carry poles as well. So there's a couple tents out there. Actually, if you guys have any suggestions, this is where y'all could help me out. If you guys have any suggestions on like single pole tents, something that would be really lightweight, that you guys would recommend that I could get in stock within, or that's in stock that I could get with like a week or two of ordering it, please let me know. So yeah, that's everything I'm carrying now. I started out at 49 pounds. I ended up hurting myself after 2 days in the trail and had to take a little bit of time off. I was so bruised from the frame of my exos digging into my sides that I could barely like walk up and downstairs. So I had to take a couple of days off. This is, I'll do a separate video on why. It'll be more like the why I decided to go so extreme. And I honestly do not feel like this is extreme. This is just what you need to do a through hike. Anything else is kind of excessive and like luxurious. I feel kind of fancy with some of the stuff I have now. Oh, hey, I did forget one thing. All right, so don't want to leave this guy out. So here is my Black Diamond headlamp. It takes 3 AAAs, and I do carry an additional 3 AAAs on me, and that's it. I don't load out with any more batteries. All right, then I'll leave that guy out. All right, that's all the gear that I'm carrying after 500 miles. Told you guys kind of what I've kept, and then also what's new, and then what is on the way to be swapped out. I'm gonna go ahead and pack all this stuff up, and then get some sleep. I'm gonna be hitting the trail tomorrow. As always, I love you guys, and if you guys got any questions or comments or anything that could really help me out, potentially lose more weight, but I feel like I'm starting to get down to the wire to where now in order to lose weight, I need to replace some pretty expensive things, or just carry less food. Actually, that'd be another big thing that y'all can help me with. So if anyone's got any suggestions of how to get more calories with less weight, please, I've asked that in a couple videos. Let me know that as well. Hope you guys have a good one, and I love y'all.